Hey everyone, today we are diving deep into Season 1 of 2026 in League of Legends. There's a ton of new stuff to cover, from map updates and skins to major gameplay changes, role quest, items, and even ranked improvement. I'm going to break down what these changes mean for players like us, how they might shake up the meta, and where you should be focusing your attention as the season kicks off. Let's start with the team and map changes. Riot is taking a clear step away from the darker, scheming vibes of 2025 and moving towards a brighter, more heroic aesthetic. The new season is centered around unity, hope, and justice, with a bit of righteous judgment thrown in for flavor. For Summoner's Rift, this means gold blue and Petricite accents, basically a full-on Demacia vibe. There are also skins themed around Demacia, including champions reimagined as the ultimate shining knights of justice. Now I know some of you might be thinking, wait, aren't the Demacia skins overdone? And that's a fair point. Riot actually recognized this last year. Leaning too hard into a single region can make things feel repetitive, so while Demacia is the focus, they are still adding plenty of variety with non-Demacia skins. From a viewer or content creator perspective, this is exciting. We get a strong thematic identity on Rift while still having a variety in champions' visuals, which makes for cleaner, more cinematic content for streamers or videos. Next up, gameplay changes. Riot's goal for Season 1 seems clear. Give players more agency beyond just team fighting around dragons or Baron. Splitting, sieging, and creative map play are supposed to matter more. This is huge for players who like thinking outside the box. If you are the kind of person who loves split pushing, roaming mid-game, or controlling side lanes, these changes could seriously open up new strategies. Early game pacing is also getting an upgrade. Minions and jungle camps now spawn 35 seconds earlier, cutting down the downtime after loading in. What does this mean practically? Well, early mates will be more intense and decisive. Junglers and laners alike need to make faster decisions from the start, so there's less time to feel out the lane and more intensive to assert early control. Vision is getting a major shakeup with the introduction of Phaelites. These are temporary vision points that give unique bonus sights in specific areas. Some spawn right at the start, others appearing during the Elemental Rift transformation. The goal here is to spread vision power beyond supports and junglers. From a meta perspective, this could make side lane play and roaming mid much more impactful. Imagine sneaking a Phaelite into river territory and suddenly having vision control that lets your top laner teleport in for a surprise collapse. This could really shake up early skirmishes. A major objective update involves Atakan. Riot is removing this neutral objective entirely due to objective fatigue. Essentially, it added too much complexity and stress for players. This also brings Baron back to its classic 20-minute spawn, which could actually make mid-game fights feel more predictable and strategic. Meanwhile, epic monsters, especially late-game dragons, are more durable, giving losing teams a chance to contest objectives and stay in the game. So if you are someone who enjoys comebacks or outsmarting opponents when behind, this change could make game feel a lot more dynamic. The Reds are also undergoing a pretty major rework. The new crystalline overgrowth mechanic works like a universal demolish. Crystals accumulate on towers over time, and hitting them releases a burst of extra damage. Outer turrets plates now stay permanently, and inner turrets get plates too. Late game minion respawns are faster, and home guard upgrades now help you get to the most pushed lane. Nexus turrets will even spawn with partial health to make siege more strategic, rather than just a raw DPS race. For anyone who loves macro gameplay or tower dives, this adds layers of depth and opens up new strategies windows for pushing and defending. Now, one of the most exciting additions is role quest. Every lane now has a quest that provides meaningful power similar to jungle path evolutions or support upgrades. The idea is to give each role more agency in the game. Top lane completing the quest grants a free teleport on top of your summoner spells and extra XP increasing your level cap. This is huge for top laners who often feel like their lane dominance doesn't translate to meaningful impact in the mid to late game. Mid lane, tier 3 boots and faster recall, perfect for roaming, snowballing side lanes or applying enemy pressure. Bot lane, gold focus rewards plus a 7th item slot for permanent boots. Letting carries go full 6 legendaries if you love late game scaling, this is basically a dream. The jungle sees slight nerfs to early clears, letting laners play out without too much interference. Support gets quality of life improvements like an extra control ward slot, ward discounts, and a small gold boost, which helps them keep pace without overpowering the role. Overall, these quests make each lane feel impactful and reward smart active play. Items are also getting a refresh. Riot is bringing back fan favorites like Hextech Gunblade and adding new tools for underimpressed subclasses. Scepter of Born King, I love the name by the way, for AP fighters, doubling Spellblade effects, Blood Spear for AD fighters who need Omnivamp and ability haste scaling, and Snowbow for AD carries, which amplifies damage based on spacing and positioning. Crit damage returns to 200%, which is a huge boost for late game scaling and high risk, high reward plays. With all of these options, players now have more freedom to experiment with builds and create diverse strategies across all roles. Now let's talk about rank changes, which are a big deal for anyone climbing the ladder. Queue times have already improved in test, and Riot is addressing visual rank disparity, mismatched MMR, and out-of-field frustrations. They are introducing Aegis of Valor, which rewards out-of-field players double LP for a win or no LP loss for a defeat. This helps make out-of-field less punishing and more engaging for those feeling unpopular roles. The queue is returning at high ranks, which is exciting for players who want to climb with friends. Matchmaking is also getting smarter. Out-of-field players will now face out-of-field opponents first, reducing the feeling of unfair disadvantage. Champion select timers are faster too, saving roughly half a minute per game, all aimed to speed up games, reduce frustration, and make climbing more satisfying. So what does this all mean for you as a player? The early game is faster and more dynamic. Vision is more strategic, sieging feels more rewarding, and raw quests make lane dominance matter. Late game carries have more scaling options, junglers and supports are adjusted to be fair, and rank changes make climbing less frustrating. From a content creator perspective, these changes open up tons of opportunities for videos and guides. You can make raw quest breakdowns, new turret strategies, or how to maximize early vision control. The season seems designed to reward creative play, which means highlight reels and epic comebacks should be more common than ever. In summary, Season 1 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting and dynamic seasons yet. The map feels alive, gameplay is deeper and more strategic, items are diverse, and ranked improvements make climbing more satisfying. Every lane has something new, and the Rift feels more interactive from start to finish. If you're a top laner, mid laner, bot carry, support, or jungler, this season gives you new ways to make an impact. Whether you're experimenting with off-meta builds, trying out role quests, or mastering new items, there's a lot to be excited about. That's it for my breakdown of Season 2026. What do you think? Maybe the biggest meta shakeup? Are you more excited for raw quest, item diversity, or the turret and objective changes? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe for more league content, and I will see you all on the Rift next season, ready to test all these new strategies. See you all in my next video. Peace.